Scripture teaches us in the book of Proverbs 23, verse 7, that as a man thinks in his heart, so shall he reflect in his life. Hello, good people. This is Stella, your regular host on the Family Enrichment Hub, your center for family learning and for growth. Thank you for keeping it with the hub and for promoting the content that we share on this platform. I truly appreciate you. 2 weeks ago, I spoke about how poverty can create dysfunction within our individual families. And today, I want to be sharing with us winning mindsets that can help us to break and uproot the spirit of poverty within our lives. From personal experience, I have come to discover that you cannot live beyond your belief system. As long as you believe that wealth and abundance is for people who are evil, is prepared only for the rich, for a particular category of people, you will remain struggling financially because of the limitation of your belief system. But if you can change your mindset from that kind of victim mentality to a mindset of wealth and abundance has been availed on the earth for everybody, you will truly be on the journey of changing and transforming your life, financially speaking. I also listened into a joint teaching by Dr. Miles Monroe and John Maxwell, and they emphasized one thing. They said, if you are to change your life, you need to change your attitude towards life. And they further say that no amount of talking and training can replace the right attitude when it comes to positively transforming your life. And by extension, for you to change your financial status, to come out from the place of poverty to the place of wealth and abundance, you need to change your attitude towards money, towards poverty, and towards wealth, which God has availed on the earth. You need to stop cursing and hating rich people because it's not their fault that you're struggling financially. You need to be asking yourself more empowering questions like, how did the rich people reach where they are? How do the rich people work? Who are their friends? What are their habits? What are their behaviors? What are their interests? Those are more empowering questions that will stimulate your mind to seek out the answers that will actually help you to pull you out of the place of poverty to a place of wealth and abundance. Refuse to play victim. I normally hear people make statements like, rich people are thieves, rich people are fraudsters, rich people are evil, rich people are wicked, they cannot be trusted. They've taken away all the wealth which is for everybody, just to themselves. When you keep playing with that kind of mentality within your life, you're going to keep recycling the same results of poverty and financial struggle within your life. Why? Because you've come to associate abundance, wealth, and the resources which the rich have to evil. You associate wealth to being a fraud. And so, how can you be attracting what the rich have, which you're rejecting, which you're sneering at, which you're hating? And indeed, like they say, you cannot attract into your life that which you hate. The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 7, teaches us that ask and you will receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened unto you. In other words, be willing to learn, be willing to ask the right questions that are going to help you to propel you from the place of financial struggle and poverty to a place of wealth and abundance. Ask people what they did. Ask people to help you to hold your hand so that they can walk with you a journey that is going to empower you and pull you out of the place of financial struggle. Be willing to knock on the doors of people who are producing the results that you desire to see within your individual life and at your household level. In that way, you will be on a journey of creating wealth and abundance for yourself and for your family. It's also worth appreciating that wealth and indeed becoming rich, it doesn't just happen. It takes intentional growth, it takes intentional learning, it takes being deliberate and purposeful to seek out knowledge. It's not a magic wand that you're going to wave or a silver bullet which you're going to shoot, and there you are. Wealth is going to appear into your life. For you to be able to chase poverty from your life, you must be financially literate. There is no shortcut about that. You need to also have a vision of what you want to achieve in your life. Have a financial plan. Have financial aspirations that you look towards achieving within your life. Like scripture tells us that where there is no vision, the people perish. If you do not have a specific vision, a specific picture of what you want to achieve financially speaking with your life, you're going to work aimlessly because you don't have a specific direction that you're looking to taking. And like they say, for somebody who has a vision for their life, but they are currently broke, that's a temporary situation. It's just a matter of time, and they will be out of that situation because they have a direction of where they are headed. You need to educate yourself. We need to educate ourselves, including at household level, formally and regarding finances, and on matters to do with wealth creation and building resources for our lives and for generations to come after us. Because for you to amass and accumulate wealth in your family, you need to follow the principles of wealth. And once you follow and apply those principles, you will be on a journey of breaking and destroying poverty within your life. I love what Funke Felix Adejumo once said. She said, "You can't think like a poor man and live a rich life. For you to make wealth and indeed live like the rich, you need to have a quality mind. A quality mind which generates for you quality ideas, which translate into wealth for you and for your family." And so the question and the challenge for all of us here is your mind generating for you quality ideas which are producing wealth, or your mind is recycling garbage, which is keeping you in a place of continuous financial struggle and poverty? Poverty is like a huge tree which has overgrown, and for you to be able to break and uproot that tree right from its roots, you're not going to use your day to day equipment. You're going to take more strong equipment for you to pull that tree down. It's going to take manpower, it's going to take specialized equipment. When it comes to poverty, within our lives. It is not something that is going to be an overnight activity that you're going to do and you wake up in the morning and say, "Alas, poverty is finally out of my life." It is going to take persistence and continuous learning. So, as long as you're willing to learn, as long as you're willing to persist on the journey of creating wealth and abundance within your life, you will definitely be on track to chase poverty out of your life. Like a leading financial literacy educator, Pumla Nabachwa, keeps telling us, she says, to be better financially, you need to take better financial decisions. For you to make better financial decisions, you have to know better. You can only know better if you're intentional to learn, because applied knowledge is the key and the power that chases poverty out of our lives. So, when it comes to chasing poverty, there is no shortcut around it. We have to be intentional, we have to learn, we have to apply the principles. And I want to encourage all of us to think like the rich. The rich do daily reading. The rich have built strong habits for themselves. The rich invest in their minds. The rich are willing to pay for knowledge. The rich actively seek out growth opportunities. The rich learn from their mistakes. They don't remain lamenting on things that have gone wrong in their past. The rich learn from the best. Let's all model these behaviors within our individual lives and at household level. This is how we shall be able to chase poverty from our households. Allow me to conclude with this, friends. If you want to change your life, you must change the way you think about yourself. If you keep thinking of poverty and the experiences of poverty and suffering that you've grown up in, you're going to attract more of those experiences of poverty and suffering into your current life and family. But if you choose to focus and think like the rich, who look at abundance all over them, who see opportunities in every situation, you're going to attract a lot of abundance and wealth into your life, because how you think determines the actions that you're going to take with your life, and the actions that you take in your life are going to determine the results and the outcomes that you will see in your individual life and at your household level. Thank you, friends, for listening in. Kindly share widely, for this is how we shall transform our society through the family. God bless you. Catch you in 2 weeks' time again. Bye.